Welcome everyone. Today we're going to talk about how to find patients who have completed their SRP treatment but not their periodontal maintenance. They have not scheduled their periodontal maintenance. Now with the recent changes in Revenue IQ, it's gotten even more powerful. So let's click on Revenue IQ. It brings you up to the screen. By default, here are all the settings that's here. Let's find some of the macros. One of the macro to search for is SRP, but not on Perio Maintenance. By default, it's going to set it up such that the services for SRP were completed in the past 1 year, and it's also looking to see if there was any 4910s scheduled in the next 4 months or so, or 3 months right here. Now, if I hit search, it will give me a list of every single patient that has completed their SRPs and they don't have services scheduled or an appointment scheduled to complete their 4910. You should all have a script to call these patients back and help them understand that they have already invested $800 to $1,000, sometimes more, in getting their SRP scaling root planing done, and if they don't keep up with periodontal maintenance, they're going to be back in needing to do an SRP again. Okay, so these are the settings at a high level, and what can you modify here? You can change, let's say, for example, if you don't enter the 4910 code in the future appointment, you can change the time frame for patients with appointments. So I can go in and say, ignore patients that have appointments in the next 4 months. Those are the patients we don't want to call back. So I can hit search again and create me a new list. And how do you use this list? You can obviously use this list directly right here. When you click on the item, you can call this patient back and it'll tell you any of the appointments this patient had. It'll give you the full account history of this patient. Okay, so you know when the 4310 was done, and go ahead and make a call. The phone number is right here. Put the outcome if they're scheduled or they did not schedule. Okay. Some of the other things you can, other filters you can add in here is, let's say you're looking for a certain insurance company that pays higher for periodontal maintenance versus the other, and you want to maximize the revenue in terms of whom you're calling back and when you're calling them back. You can search it based on appointment, or you can search it based on the benefits remaining. Here, I'm going to change this here to say only show me patients who have more than $300 left. I'm going to hit search, and that number is going to change again. Went down to 92 people versus when it was benefits were higher, so it was at 108. Another filter I can add is insurance. So I can say let me search for only, let's take an example here, only Primera patients. Okay, so I'm going to say Primera, all of the Primera patients. And this one. And I'm going to hit search again. Now here is a list for all the patients that had the SRPs completed but don't have perio maintenance scheduled in the next 4 months and have more than $300 left in their benefits and are from the insurance company Primera. And you can call them right here. You can create tasks for your office people to call, or you can export a whole list. All of this is available for you to use and maximize different opportunities, different revenue, and at the same time, make sure your patients retain optimal health. Hopefully this video was useful. Join us again for another video.